Hi everyone, my name is António. It's a privilege to be here, and I will start this workshop by asking you to imagine that you are using colorful language to leverage your team coaching skills for the next level. Just imagine that you are in a business presentation and you are connecting and guiding your clients towards your coaching services. Just imagine that you are giving a coaching skills training and you are using storytelling to take the best out of people. In your 10-point scale in your hands, and you are going to vote. Sentence: I usually take the best of others through communication. Show me your hands.
It's about us.
About you, not about her. Okay, give a hand to all the guys that voted on the first option, 93%. Come on, give a hand. Not because they gave us the correct answer, but because they are optimists. We're speaking to optimists of two styles. And first style, it's called I. So, I from immediate proximity. The leader, the presenter, is invited to establish proximity to the audience, okay? You can use smiles, nods, leaning forward, heels up like this. Not in front of the camera, but in this context, pretty easy. And body fronting, while you are facing the audience, if I'm asking, trying to answer the question that comes from that side, all my body is moving to that side, okay? So this is the first thing that we can do, try to create immediacy, remove the space between us and other people. And the other is dominance. Dominance, you are invited to use your hands while you are talking. You are invited to speak fast and loud. Use an expressive face, not just like this all the time. Relaxed posture and also expansive gestures. So, two conditions: immediacy, proximity, and dominance. And the best way to connect, that's what we found in our research. The opposite of leadership is not following, because all the leaders are invited to follow and to serve. The opposite of leadership is settle for less than we can do or be, isn't it? Do you remember everything that you saw or heard today? No, right? Because it's impossible. Otherwise, you cannot decide. In order for us to connect with them, emotionally connect with them, is to use colorful language. It's different when I say the paint is green, or when I say the paint is green like a living forest. Because this time I'm inviting you to create an image of the forest to evoke an emotion. And you will describe his outfit as best as you can, using highly descriptive and vibrant words. Good, thank you very much.
As black as the ebony of a charcoal pit, and his shirt is the azure flash of the Barbados Sea.
Wow!
Give them a hand! Very nice! It's possible, then I can dream and I can start, doing my plan of action. The last but not least is minimum language. Minimum language is a sequence of words that will end up in an umbrella. I can tell you that something like this: Prague, gathering, sharing, people interacting, and coaching. Yes, that's what you are thinking about. Converge 19. With my youngest daughter, me and her, we had the first wake up in the morning, especially on weekends, and she was 6 at that time. And I told her, well, honey, I will go to the supermarket. Do you want to come with me? Do you want to help Daddy? And she told me, yes, Daddy, I want to go with you. You know how kids are. She was always thinking in a candy or something. I want to help you with that. That was a big 5-liter bottle of water. Very big. This question inside my head was, I don't want to create a limited belief in Mariana, but what I'm going to do. So I knew what I was trained to do as a coach, asking the question. So I went to Mariana, I said, Mariana, but how do you plan to do this? But because she's very clever, she pushed me against the wall. And she told me, Dad, you are the dad. You must tell me how should do this. I don't know if she's going to be a bodybuilder or something. What I know is that she is very motivated, and I'm happy because I didn't fail as a father. If you can experience that you have, that transform your life, that help you to take more of yourself, to go for the next level. So bring it to the present moment now. And then I'm going to ask you for the lesson learned. Because when we are more aware of the lessons learned, or the main lessons learned, then it will be very easy for you today to write your personal story. Just think about this. More than 60% of the communication process is non-verbal. So sometimes we prepare that difficult conversation with our fellow colleague very carefully. Each word, we measure each word, but then we are not conscious about our body language, our facial expressions, the way we move, develop empathy, communicate positive vulnerability. These are all very important abilities in leadership. 10 to 15 minutes of attention span by using passive learning resources, not the ones that we are using right now. Is when someone is recording a video and is sharing content. Okay? 10 to 15 minutes. What will happen? Plus 20%. What is this?
Okay.
Eh? To forget can be. Hopefully not, but it can be. Plus 20 minutes when people are using online interactive resources. Now, up to 70 minutes.
When you're doing something.
Yeah, when you're doing something. So 70 minutes when you are applying active methodologies. Okay? When you are participating in training. And by the way, this research is from 2021. Okay, it's quite recent. So by using live active learning resources and guiding inquiry strategies, we know right now that you can have an audience engaged for more up to 70 minutes of the time. Okay? Really engaged. But it's not about the monologue. Okay, I'm going to talk about this and blah 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 blah. No, it's about engagement. It's a conversation. Challenge respect to your audience. So we have a few resources. I bring a few resources for you to use to have at hand. So body pooling. What is body pooling as a resource to engage the audience? I already did it. Using your body to vote. Raise your hand. Okay, by a show of fingers. Or you can also stand. It's a more informal setting. Okay, then incident. Why can't we stay here, present? What is the main challenge today? What is my main challenge today? And vision. Where are we going? Where are we going as a team? Where are we going as a class? Where are we going as human beings? Okay, where are we going as a nation? Where are we going as a community of practice? Okay, 3 steps. So first vulnerability, then incident, then vision. I'm going to show you the video where Michelle Obama did leaders live. So the question for you is this. An analysis of 29 speeches to the nation from Trump revealed that US presidents use on average 200 gestures. How many gestures did Trump use in his 70-minute speech to the nation? So we have 4 options here, A, B, C, or D. So who votes on option A? By raise of hands. B. 1. C. Most of you. D. Yes, right answer is D. And make sure that they are using it because they know what they are doing. They know gestures are quite important to engage and connect with the audience. And why do we know this? Because we are doing research. What is this strange looking fellow? Yes.
That's all your group.
Yes. This is the human homunculus. Okay? So it's the way your brain sees your body. It's the way your brain sees your body. Just look at the size of the hands. You may use your hands to influence people than ever before. We know this. Neurophysiology, neuropsychology. And We also know that leaders who use gestures effectively are perceived as charismatic. We also know, by the way, this was based on my PhD, that there are behaviors that leaders use that take out the best of people, which are powerful and immediate behaviors. What are powerful immediate behaviors? I'm going to show you in a second. So, what did we find? We find that we have specific behaviors as leaders we can use to bring more immediacy and personal power into the spot to take the best of people. So, what are the behaviors or the main behaviors which are connected with immediacy? Smiles. Can you smile for me? Thank you very much. Nods. Nodding. It's amazing because when you nod, you take the best of me. Also nodding. So nodding is also for not only live sessions, but in online sessions. Where your face is this big. And the little rectangle, nod. You know that other people know what you're talking about. It's not that you are agreeing, but you are understanding. Okay? Active listening. Then, body front. I have a question from this side. Not answering like this. Yes, yes, sir. Please no. No, I'm not there. You feel that I'm not there. Look into the person, okay? All of your body. Give yourself to the other. So these are the clusters of or the immediate behaviors that we found are connected with immediacy, okay, proximity. What about personal powers, dynamic and gestures? What gestures? When you learn the whole classification, how do you do it? Welcome or welcome. Try it. Welcome. Try it your hands. And welcome. Spell welcome. Like this. Welcome. Welcome. Embrace the audience. Okay? It's not enough to say welcome, it's welcome. Step forward, welcome. Then you have gestures that are connected with confidence, like this one. You can do it. This one, or grabbing the ball. Grabbing the ball is because you can overlap. On one hand, you have words, on the other hand, you have verbal language. So what is the name of the game? Is to integrate both sides of the coin to go for the next level. So I'm using illustrators. Okay? Along the way, along with the narrative, I'm using illustrators. Okay? To bring the best of me and also you. Then speaks fast and loud. Bring contrast into your voice. So you have three variables: speed, volume, and tone. What is the right tone or the right voice to use while you are facilitating a training? You can take a picture because this was the work you produced in less than 60 seconds. And my challenge for you today is before you go to the bed, sleep. Please write your personal storytelling based maybe in your 3 keywords, or maybe you want to use some of those. Because the difference that makes all the difference is what we do today. Because today, in the present moment, is everything that exists. Thank you very much. All the best. Thank you very much for being here.